Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. This is your boy FlyIsland guy. Today we are back in Quebec again. We're still flying in Quebec again, but I promise that as far as this Canadian tour is concerned, this is going to be the last flight within Quebec. Okay, it's really because the aircraft that I'm flying, the range, I'd have to do a super long flight to actually get out of Quebec, like all the places that we visited so far. But this specific flight is going to take us down to Montreal today, and we're going to be heading to Montreal. How do you pronounce this? Hubert Regional Airport, or Hubert probably is how they probably pronounce it. So yeah, I think after that we'll be close enough to the border of Montreal where we can kind of head over into Ontario and really continue things from there. All right, so I'm just gonna finish getting things done. We have the engines already started. Gonna get the alternator on. Getting our auxiliary bus turned on as well. And let's disable that guy. Alright, set flaps. We've already set our trim. As you can see, the trim is set really far nose down. That's because we're actually pretty heavy right now. And you see our center of gravity is kind of really far back, kind of on the it's on the verge of being out of center of gravity, so we have to really compensate for that. We're carrying 6 passengers today and about 600 pounds of cargo, so capacity wise we are pretty much near capacity as far as what we can what we can carry, but luckily the flight requires about maybe half a tank of fuel, so that kind of makes up for it. Before we head out, just gonna check out the weather over in Montreal right now. Or at Saint-Hubert Airport, and things are looking pretty good. Really good actually. Good for rain and thunder. Still not much in the way of precipitation there. Winds are variable with 2 knots. Visibility is 9 miles. No clouds under 12,000 feet. And it's been VFR conditions for the past few hours. So I don't expect that to change too much. And as you can see, things look good here as well. Yeah, so right now it is about 6:55 in the morning here at Val-d'Or, and I'm expecting a nice flight. Alright, so I'm just gonna go and pull up the map here. Plotting runway 18 here in Val-d'Or, and I'm just gonna bring the map up so you can see where I'm going. Alright, runway 18 is luckily like right behind us, so we're just gonna do a quick roll and start and just start taking off right away. Just go straight into takeoff. Actually gonna go to high idle as well. So our max RPMs and fuel to high idle. Let's just prepare now. Alright, so I'm just gonna do just a large turn here. There we go. Alright. A little bit hazy out, as normally is first thing in the morning, but once we get up and over the clouds, we should be good to go. There is no traffic coming. So we're going to get the strobes and landing lights on. Alright, let's get going. Alright, we're going to rotate. Just doing a light rotation today.
Airborne time log.
Got plenty of runway to deal with. Not gonna try and rush this climb out at all. We're just doing a pretty like slow and steady climb, about 600 feet per minute. What I'm gonna do is get the heading bugs synchronized. Gonna get heading mode on. Yaw damper autopilot. And we're gonna go flight level change as well. And now I should be good to ease back on the controls. Alright. What a beautiful morning, man. Beautiful, beautiful morning. Alright, change our CDI source. Alright, let's go nav mode. I think I'm going to probably stay climbing at this speed. So I'm going to pull back our RPMs as usual. For climb. All right. Flaps will come up as well. Yeah, it's gonna be tough for us to enjoy this view with the cargo in, but we can just come right here. There we go. And I'm just gonna set the hotkey here for that's 1. And then we can come across this way. And 2. Good to go. Alright. So, our flying time today is gonna be how long? 1 hour and 25 minutes. And we're gonna be cruising at 13 wow. I'm gonna go ahead and get the pitot heat on as well, because I know we're gonna get high enough where we're gonna require it. So just gonna switch that on now. Man, I absolutely love morning flights. Probably my favorite time to fly in the sim. And because it's normally just pretty beautiful outside, especially early morning. So let's take a quick look at where we're going to be heading today. So I know I said we're going to be heading to Montreal, but we're actually going to Saint-Hubert or Saint-Hubert, Saint-Hubert, maybe that's how it's pronounced. I'm just going to call it Saint-Hubert because my French sucks and I don't really too feel like twisting my tongue today. So Saint-Hubert is a borough in the city of Longueuil, located in the Montreal region of Quebec, Canada. And it had been a separate city prior to January 1st, 2002, when it, along with several other neighboring South Shore municipalities, were merged into Longueuil. I don't know how to pronounce that. Saint-Hubert had a population of 78,336 in 2006, and the area of the borough is 65.98 kilometers squared. So Longueuil City Hall is now located in Saint-Hubert, and Saint-Hubert's located about 14 kilometers from downtown Montreal, so it's pretty close to Montreal. The borough has a wide array of commercial, industrial, and agricultural enterprises. The aerospace industry is arguably the most important of these enterprises. Pratt & Whitney Canada, you know about Pratt & Whitney, they design engines. So Pratt & Whitney Canada designs and manufactures jet engines at a plant near Saint-Hubert Airport. Saint-Hubert Airport is where we're flying now. And the Canadian Space Agency has its head office in the borough. The École Nationale d'Aérotechnique, a school that teaches aeronautics, is located in the borough and operated by Collège Edouard Montpetit. So the city's namesake is derived from Hubertus, who later became commonly known as Saint-Hubert. It was originally established as a parish in 1860 and was granted official city status in 1958. In 1971, the former city of Laftesh, what is that? I can't read that. La Flèche, previously known as McCayville, merged with the city of Saint-Hubert. At the height of the 1970 October crisis, Quebec Labor Minister Pierre Laporte was kidnapped from his Saint-Lambert, Quebec home and held at Saint-Hubert Airport. The city of Saint-Hubert, like many other Quebec municipalities, named a park in his honor, Parc Pierre Laporte. In 1992, the city began work on the creation of a large park, to be known as Parc de la Cité. It is located in the heart of the city and includes a 1 kilometer long man-made lake. And Croydon was part of Saint-Hubert from Monte Saint-Hubert to Orchard to Grand Allée to Maricourt. terms of politics, it's split between the Vachon and Laporte provincial electoral districts. Vachon's members of the National Assembly is Martin Huet of the Parti Québécois, and Laporte's member of the National Assembly is Nicole Ménard of the Quebec Liberal Party. It's composed of 5 municipal districts, each with a city councillor. Borough president is Lorraine Gay Boivin of Action Longueuil. So there's 4 distinct sectors of Saint-Hubert, which is Iberville, La Flèche, Laurendeau, and Maricourt. And in terms of the population there, 84.04% of residents speak French, 9% speak English, 1% speak both, and English and language are the official languages, so 5.43% of people don't speak English or French. So in terms of transportation, Borough has a medium-sized airport, as we just mentioned, called Montreal Saint-Hubert Airport, which is where we're heading. In terms of aircraft movements, it is among the busiest in Canada. The airport was once the location of Canadian Air Force Base, which ceased operations in 1995, but continues to use the area. The airport includes a weather station, next to which stands the headquarters of the Canadian Space Agency. Saint-Hubert is served by the Longueuil Saint-Hubert commuter rail station on the Réseau de Transport Métropolitain Mont-Saint-Hilaire line. I think that's about it, folks. Just a few interesting facts about the city. But yeah, we're gonna head to cruise, and we're just gonna take it easy for now. When I come back, we'll be starting our descent into Saint-Hubert or Saint-Hubert, and I'm expecting a pretty standard approach. We don't have to worry too much about weather or anything, so hopefully we'll get some good views on the way down. Alright? So I will talk to you guys then, and I'll see you when I get back. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We've started our descent towards Saint-Hubert. As you can see, for a change, we are heading into more of an urban setting. I believe that is Montreal off the distance. But who knows? Well, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, it's just good to be in a more on a city setting on approach, especially flying this aircraft. This doesn't happen very often, so I'm always excited about that. Alright, so let's turn our eyes to the approach that we're doing today. So here in Saint-Hubert, we're going to be doing the runway 24 right approach. There's 3 runways at this airport. One that's extremely short, and then one that's medium, and then one that's long. So we're going to be landing on the longest runway. And right now we're just heading towards a Mepi, but we're going to be coming from like a weird a weird angle, so we're gonna have to do like a sharp turn. Yeah, there we are. We're gonna be doing a sharp turn, and that's gonna probably kind of mess things up a little bit, I can imagine. So I mean, I could just manually shoot the approach. As long as we're at 2100 feet, it should be fine. But we'll see what happens though. But we'll just be coming here and just like turning, hopefully capturing the localizer, and we'll probably go straight into approach mode and then just descend towards the airport. If you take a look at the actual airport info, we're coming in on 24 right. Just trying to figure out which side we should go on. I guess we could either come off here, or it looks like the terminal is actually more this way. Just for the sake of speed, we'll probably come off on the right side. Just hang out at these aprons over here. So, all right. So we are 4,000 feet. And I'm just loving the views. I think we'll do, if we hit 2100 early, I will go into heading mode to kind of manually fly this approach. So we won't do something so, so sharp. Probably just move out left a little bit and then kind of come more in a square shape. Of course, for a lot of ILS approaches, you're supposed to be vectored in. So that's what I've seen, from what I've been told. But we don't use ATC, so we gotta find a way to do it. Alright, so we're getting near to 2100 feet. So what I'll do, firstly, I'm gonna set up my altimeter, sync my heading bug, and then let's go into heading mode. Let's go left. Let's take more of a parallel approach to this waypoint. I actually just drove past here not too long ago, and I'm going to be heading back out this way in the next, I don't know, probably the next 2 weeks. Be heading back out there, so looking forward to that. But it has been good to spend some time at home, sleep in my own bed. Just enjoy the comforts of home for a little bit. So I was gone for a long while. And then I'm going to kind of be back and forth for the next little bit. Before spending some serious time again out in Ontario. Probably in mid-August. So during that time, I'm going to take advantage of kind of being home and see if I can record as much content as possible. And I gotta watch my airspeed. It's getting kind of low. Glide slope is active. And what I'm gonna do in the meantime is just check the frequency for the ILS. Did I close Navigraph? I've got a bad habit of doing that. Yeah, I totally closed Navigraph. Totally. Okay. So let's see. Alright, so frequency for this approach is nav frequency is 111.1. And soon about time for us to start our turn. Oh, 111.1's already tuned, I think. Let's just do it again to be on the safe side. Yeah, looks like it's tuned though. Okay. I like to put it into both nav radios. I don't know why, that just makes me feel better. Okay. Now we'll start our turn. Alright, so I'm just going to turn towards the waypoint, and I'm going to arm approach mode. And our localizer is active. Let's see, annunciator here, it's green. We're just waiting for the glide slope to be captured. Which I'm very sure we'll be doing soon. I've been having an issue on this flight where the CDI source keeps getting switched. I don't really know why. A couple times I found myself sort of drifting off course, just to realize that this had been switched from GPS to something else. And I haven't touched it, so I don't really know why it's doing that. But it's kind of done it again here. Alright, so we should be making a right turn very soon. And the airport should be... Yep, there's the airport right there. Off to our... It's about at our 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. Alright, so I was really happy about an approach kind of near the city before, but now I look around and kind of we're back on the countryside once again. That's fine, I guess. Really wanted to see some big buildings. Look at that. Power lines painted into the ground. So I think the way this airport is set up, we have 24 right here. So it's 24 left over there. Then I think there's a runway 6 right and 6 left as well. Oh, right, that'd be the other end. Could have sworn there was another runway as well there. Guess not. Alright, Snowflake is moving down slowly for the glide slope, so we should be starting our descent soon. There we go. Was this kind of very aggressive pitch down there. Alright, so gonna pull back on the power. Actually, we're gonna go all the way idle. So we're gonna get set up for landing. Fuel condition level in a high idle. Set our RPMs to max. Landing lights are on. Strobes are on as well. Fuel check. That's good. Let's get our flaps down as well. I feel like we're being lined up for runway 24 left. What's going on? Okay. That was weird. I think things are pretty clear here for me to do like a visual approach. I just want to get stabilized before I take over. City is in the distance. Alright. Gonna go full flaps.
Queen 290 at 3 knots.
We are all not lined up for landing, so I'm gonna take over. Not sure what that ILS is doing. So pretty low right now. There we go. Now we're very high. All right. Here we go, folks. Moment of truth. Gonna cut the power. Let's see if we can gently rest this down.
Landing time log.
All right. That was also not one of my proudest landings, but it's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Saint-Hubert, Quebec. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we're just gonna come off here and let's find some parking over here on the right side. Cool. Flaps are up. Let's get our strobes off. Landing lights will come off. I think I'm using the default G1000. That's why things are weird with this. Alright, I gotta remember to enable the add-on. Here we go, folks. Just gonna come right here to this doorway. Alright, we can come off.
Engine off time log. Flight is finished. It has been monitored by On Air.
Beautiful. Alright, folks. There we go. And let's get to the back of the plane. And well, it's going to be hard to... Oh, we still got a little room. There we go. So we are in a good spot, and yeah, I'm going to call it a day right there, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed the flight. Welcome to Quebec, and I promise you, next flight we're going to be moving on to somewhere else in Canada that's not Quebec, and I can absolutely promise you that. All right, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video if you see fit. Outside of that, it's your boy FlyIsland guy saying stay safe, and most importantly, stay fly. I'm out.